welcome back to Urban Sprawl Modded. I've been pottering around and I realised that I was doing a lot more to the factory than I should be, so I decided to hit record just to show you where I'm up to before I go any further. Inside, as you know, we've got the glistening watermelon, but the first part of making gunpowder is the nether wart. So nether wart and water into awkward potion. That's the first ingredient. So we've got the nether wart growing, and just to get this has been a feat in itself, because I had gone to the nether and I had stripped the fortress of all the nether wart, so there is none left, and I went to get it out of my chest and my game crashed and the chest disappeared. So I am so lucky I had 2 pieces of nether wart stored away in my drawers, so I've managed to grow it out and reproduce it. Now we've got a lot of nether wart growing, which is excellent. So we've got that growing. I have marked out the building. What I was thinking is, rather than having an actual building butting up against the back of the factory, because I do like this building, I was thinking of having a sort of an outside fenced off, so it is connected, it is protected from villagers wandering through, even though they can. I want it to be part of the factory, but as it looks like an add-on. So there's going to be wall around this side and wall here, and probably a bit of a roof, but I was thinking here of having it open, so it's like an outside area with different enclosed undercover areas. And over here we've got the mushrooms, which needs to be undercover because they will only grow in shadow, obviously. And we've got them on rich soil, and putting mushroom on rich soil, you get these mushroom stems, I think they're called. But this is going to be really good. We're going to get lots of brown mushroom. I've just been harvesting them with a pair of shears, and you get quite a bit. So you get quite a few brown mushrooms off of one plant. So I'm eventually going to have this as all the rich soil, but rich soil does take a couple of ingredients. If I type into here, rich soil, there it is. So it's organic compost with liquid fertilizer. Now you don't need the liquid fertilizer. I've just been making the organic compost, which is this sort of ingredient. And then if you put it down next to a rich soil block, it will eventually fertilize itself. So you can see how some of these are a little bit darker than others. They're fertilizing, they're taking nourishment from the other blocks, and they will become a rich dirt block. So you don't need fertilizer, they will fertilize themselves. But one of those ingredients was bark, tree bark. So straw we've got lots of. Back in the iron farm we've got a drawer of straw. Then we need tree bark. So tree bark, you basically put a log on a cutting board, and then you use your axe to take the bark off of it. So that's good. I'm growing trees over here. I just happen to have some acacia trees saplings in one of my boxes, so I'm just growing some acacia, and then we go over to the bakery and use the chopping board there to strip the bark off the log, and then we can make the rich soil, which is excellent. So it's coming along. We've got 2 ingredients growing. This area here, I was thinking, can be where the ingredients all come together, and we have the nether wart with the water being heated and mixed, making the awkward potion. Then we can have the glistening melon come through and turn the awkward potion into the potion of healing. Then we can have the spider eyes. Now the spider eyes is going to be tricky. They might come out here. I might have to put another building out this way where the acacia trees are growing. So it all comes in and it's all centered around this section where all the potions and heating and mixing can come together. But we will need spider eyes. That factory will go there. The spider eyes will come in, be mixed with the potion of healing in a heated manner to make the potion of instant damage, which is then going to be squirted onto the netherrack or netherrack crushed. It's a long process, but this is where we're up to at the moment. So what I want to do next is start building the structure around these gardens, because we can't have them open like this. We'll have zombies and iron golems come and trample the crops. So we need to fence them off. We need to make them secure. And I reckon that's what we might do next. The gunpowder factory is coming along really nicely. The only thing that's being a problem is replay mod. I did record making the building around the mushroom farm and the netherwort farm. And replay mod has decided, nope, not today. So I do apologise. I don't have a time lapse of the building being put up, but we are making progress. We are getting there. Let me show you the sugarcane farm. So this is the latest addition to the gunpowder farm. It is a 3-layered windmill-powered sugarcane farm. And I really, really like the chute. This is really nice. I like the chutes. I like how you can put them on the angles and have them going down on a 45-degree angle. I think that looks really industrial looking. If we go into F4, which is free cam, get a better view of what's going on. So we've just got the harvester spinning round and harvesting the sugarcane. It's not a very fast farm because the sugarcane is cut off as soon as it grows one extra piece, but it still saves me doing it. There's the sugarcane farm and here's the chute. I really like the chute. I've put a sunroof on the building. I wanted as much sun coming into the building as possible. I did have an idea for a greenhouse out here for the sugarcane, and yes, it was a very different design, different materials, but I like this one. It's blending in with the main factory building and it's pulling it all together. So that colour scheme is going to make the factory look unified. So we've got the sugarcane being produced. Like I said, not a very fast farm, but it saves me doing it. We've got the sugarcane, we've got the brown mushroom, we've got the netherrack. This iron golem is being pushed around by the machine. And I don't know if it's going to become a problem. He was inside a little while ago. I had to open this up to let him out, and he got stuck on the belt. He kept on trying to walk forward because it is very fast belt, so it is quite strong. It does throw you back with a bit of force, and yes, he was stuck here. So he's managed to get off the treadmill, as you like, and he's made his way outside, and now he's being buffeted around by the netherwort machine. I'm hoping he's not going to cause problems, otherwise I might have to pop a hole in the wall and let him out. So we've got 3. The spider farm is the next thing on the agenda, and that's going to go here. If you remember, I do have a spider spawner, but it is a spider spawner from the trial chambers, but as it is a trial chamber spawner, it's on a time limit and it's got a cooldown on it, so it's not a continual stream of spiders, and that's the only drawback. At some point I will need to find a normal spider spawner. That way we can get spider eyes being produced a lot quicker. But that's the next thing, the spider farm. But what I'd like to do now is we've got all these resources. Now we need to start putting them into use. So the first recipe for gunpowder is awkward potion. So it's the nether wart with water, and it's heated. So I'm going to have to bring lava from the lava tank, which is full, by the way. Look at that. We will need to bring a pipe. I'm thinking it might come out of the wall just here, skim along the wall, possibly go through the window and out the wall, and have it follow this beam. So have the pipe of lava come along there. That way we can have spouts down into the machine where we need it, and the power will be pretty much the same. So I could bring it out from there and have that following along the lava pipe, because pumps will need a cog powering them. So this one's going to be awkward potion, which means we're going to need a water source. So got a depot for the nether wart. We're going to have a blaze burner somewhere, and a mixer and a mechanical arm to put the nether wart into the mixer. And we're going to have another mechanical arm putting lava into the blaze burner to make it hot. And the mixer will mix it. We're going to need a basin, yes, a basin. A basin and the pipe going into the tank. So there's quite a few things that we need just to make the awkward potion. And I'm looking at this space, trying to work out how to best utilize the space, given that we've got mechanical arms and depots and the blaze mixer, so to speak. So yes, I'm trying to work that out. This tank is going to be for the awkward potion, and that's when we'll have a conveyor belt coming out, going through the wall with the glistening watermelon. So we've only got 2 at the moment, but it is getting dark. Look how many gold nuggets we've got. The glistening watermelon, I will move all my shulker boxes. So the glistening watermelon's going to come out on a conveyor belt, and that's another thing. We need to leave room for this resource to come through. I'm not sure whether I'll have it on a conveyor belt up high or on the ground, maybe flush with the ground. But at some point we're going to have the glistening watermelon come out of that building, come along here, and be combined with the awkward potion and heated and treated and mixed into the potion of healing, which is going to be stored in this tank. So we've still got a lot to do before we get gunpowder. So my rockets are basically any creepers that I see around the place. That's what I'm surviving on at the moment. So still lots to do, but we're getting there. So we're getting all the different ingredients. So now I'm going to work on the ingredients coming together. We've got awkward potion. This is very complicated and probably could be neatened. But to power everything we need, like the pumps and the mechanical arms and the mixer, but it's as compact as I could make it. And we have got awkward potion being produced. So stage 1 of making gunpowder is complete. And now I need to get the awkward potion into pretty much another system like this, just here, and combine it with the glistening watermelon. So we need to get the glistening watermelon out of here somehow, past this contraption and to a depot here, and pretty much the same sort of setup, just here. But we've already got lots of cogs, so we can just bring power out from those. Potion of Healing, which is Awkward Potion with Glistening Watermelon, is heated. So we do need the lava. So I've got more lava coming along here. And I might need to put another pump somewhere along here. I've put a little tank here just for overflow. And if we do need to bring lava out the back here, then there's a source of lava just there. So I just want to go and have a look at our lava levels, because as you can see, it is flowing. There it is. How's our... haven't even dented it. It is at capacity. And our lava farm is managing to keep up with it. That is fantastic. I mean, it is just a bucket of lava being taken out every now and then just to heat the blaze up. But yeah, so that should be good. We'll have lava. We've got lava for days, basically. So now I just need to work on this little section. We've hit a bit of a snag. I've done some more research into spawners and how you can relocate them in Create Mod. But apparently, trial chamber spawners become inactive when they've been removed. So I will need to find an actual spider spawner. So that's a bit of a kink in our plans, but it's something that we can work around. It will just take a little bit longer to get the gunpowder factory fully operational. But I have been working, and I want to show you where we're up to. Awkward Potion is being mixed, and here we've got the machine making the Potion of Healing. And I've got my goggles on so we can see how much is in there. So that's coming along really, really well. The potions are, or the first two potions are made. I've got them, and it's not too big a machine. I'm pretty pleased with how I've made it quite compact. And outside here, we've got the sugarcane farm, which I'm pretty sure you guys have seen, and it's doing a really good job making sugarcane. And I have started putting in some info. Oh, sorry, mate. Creeper! Creeper! Oh my god! Creeper, 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 creeper! Do not blow anything up! Oh, sorry! Oh my god! Oh my god! I just killed a villager! Oh, no! Oh. Okay, I need to light the inside of the sugarcane farm up. Oh my goodness. Oh, when I heard that hiss, I just thought of all the work I've put into this being blown up. Oh, I killed a villager. I'm glad there are no iron golems in here. I did actually push the iron golem out through the wall. I removed some of these wall blocks and pushed him outside, so there's no longer an iron golem in the enclosure, which is probably a good thing. Although I think nowadays an iron golem's not going to be fussed if you hit a villager, but if you hit them, whoa, look out, just run. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I did that, but anyway, as I was saying, I've started putting in some infrastructure to have the sugarcane turned into paper. So we've got the first two ingredients, the first two potions, and we've got the paper. This is the spider spawner chamber. When I get a spider spawner, a proper one, we've got the deployers down there just with iron swords, and yes, they will need to be replaced because they do take damage when they're used. The spawner will go on that rail track, and I'm hoping I've made it big enough. I've done it 4x4, or 4 blocks out, so it's 9 blocks wide. So I'm hoping I counted correctly. We've got the conveyor belts pushing the spiders into the deployers to be killed. And then there's going to be a chute there pushing or dropping the eyes down onto this conveyor belt, which will bring it up to be processed and put into the system. So we're getting there. This has been enjoyable, but boy, this has been quite taxing on the old brain there. So, but it's working at the moment. All we need is a spider spawner and some more. I need to make some more mechanical arms because we need one to place the sugarcane to make the paper. I'm guessing we will need another one or maybe another two at some point because we need to have the fermented spider eye added to the potion of healing, which is what gives us instant damage, and that needs to be heated, which means we need lava. So yes, I think I will need quite a few more mechanical arms, which is a task in itself. If we look up mechanical arms, they take a precision mechanism, and that in itself it's not hard to make, it's just a bit time consuming. A brass casing and some other bits and pieces. So I guess we might need like 5 or 6 more of the mechanical arms. I may as well go and make them now. It's working! I'm getting rockets! And I tell you now, keeping this machine running is quite a challenge. I've learnt all about fluid valves and all sorts of different bits and pieces just to keep the fluid flowing the correct way. But we are having gunpowder made. So here we have the final potion being squirted onto the cinder ash. And as you can see, it's going around and we've got the mechanical arms making rockets. Doesn't this look messy? It was really hard to get it all to fit into this space, and it's really disappointing considering how neat and compact the gold machine was. And then we head out here and it's still pretty compact, and then we've just got the conveyor belts running everywhere, but it's working and I am getting rockets. Look, I've almost got a barrel full of rockets, which is awesome. So even though we don't have a spider spawner yet, I've been keeping the machine running with just the spider eyes that I collect from killing spiders. So in here we've got just a big empty space until I find a spider spawner, which I have been looking for. I just haven't found one yet. I have found a zombie spawner way down in the depths, but not a spider spawner, just a regular one. So we'll just have to spend a couple of nights out way away from the village killing spiders, I think. So this is where the spider eye will be placed and be fermented. It will go around and join the big potion brewing machine. But it's working, so I'm really thrilled. This has been a huge job, as you can imagine, just creating all the bits and pieces that you need and then working out how to put them together within a confined space, and wondering why this fluid container was continually filling up with awkward potion, and and this one was continually filling up with water. So just continually having to keep an eye on the fluid chambers. But I did put in a fluid filter. I've got a couple of fluid filters, so it will only let the correct fluid into the chambers. So that's fix that problem, I think. I think. So we've got a big tank of awkward potion. We don't have any potion of healing because that's the one that requires the watermelon. So let's go and have a look at how many gold nuggets we've got. We've got 53 gold nuggets, so we've got a little bit. Let's see it in action. Okay, so that comes around. And yes, the villager is stuck on the conveyor belt. I've pushed him off so many times, but he just keeps on wandering back there. So there we go. Watermelon has been glistened. That comes round, is put into the mixing bowl. We get the potion of healing come around, and then that if I can, is probably where, oh, there's spider eyes in there. I don't know why that one's not mixing. I'm not sure, but it might be the amount. It's just every now and then something will stop. I'll just put these back on the conveyor belt. I can't hear it. Yes. It might be the amount of potion of healing. It might need to have a certain amount in there before it mixes. This is where it gets tricky because you think you've got it all set up and then something will happen and it will stop. I do have a couple of extra bottles of the different potions, so I might just fill that up and see if that's what it is. No. So there you go. It will eventually start working, I would imagine. How much is in... Yeah, see, this tank is empty, so it all relies on the glistening watermelon. So I might get this sending through what gold nuggets we have left and hurry up and just try to get that tank of potion of healing filled up, because this is where the whole machine comes to a halt, because it's waiting on that glistening watermelon. So that's being made. There we go. There's some... I think I just heard another machine. Whoop. Oh, there we go. Look. Yes, I was right. It just needs a particular amount. And then that's going into there. Yes, there we go. So spider eyes and gold nuggets are the two ingredients that make this whole factory come to a grinding halt. But for now, we've got gunpowder for days. Well, we've got enough. I might need to change this out. Maybe a double chest and a hopper going down into another double chest, just so when we do have a big run of ingredients, we've got storage for it all. There we go. So now we've got plenty of storage space for all our rockets. But it's working. It is working. The spider farm, I don't intend on having it made of the deep slate bricks. I am waiting for more red bricks to be made, and that will gradually become more in line with the rest of the buildings. But at the moment it is just a big black ugly building, but that's okay. But it's working. I'm thrilled. I've got rockets and I've learnt a lot about the create mod bits and pieces. I think we'll leave it there for the episode. Another big episode as far as my time goes. Lots of machines, lots of cogs and spouts and fluid tanks and fluid pipes, lots of mechanical arms, lots of precision mechanisms. It was a very, very busy couple of days. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. I finally got rockets. That was the outcome. Next week, we're going to start looking at accommodation for the villagers. So, like I said, I hope you liked the episode. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you've just found the channel, join us by subscribing. I'm No Spring Chicken. This is Urban Sprawl Modded, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.